Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the Factory, and welcome back to Geneforge. Last time we finally cleared the tutorial, and now we are in Vakiri, our first little village. So let's explore it. Oops. That was fast. I didn't want it that moving fast. Alright, never mind. So what does the sign says? Welcome to Vakiri. Yay, welcome. It's a big town and or village. You call it. My feet hurt. Well, what about sitting down, dear sir? Not just running around. I think the episode. Well, this episode will mostly go around the town and just explore it, talk to people. Now let's shall we. It is a server. This server is working hard to grow small green vegetables. Oh, she seems to be doing very well considering her lack of supervision. She bows. Welcome to my humble plot of land, Shaper. You should. I want information actually. You should talk to Learned Pinner. Pinner. I remember that name. She points to the northwest as she lives in the building back there in the woods. What are you raising? Just simple vegetables. They aren't a creation, just ordinary food. You look close and see that she's correct. So never mind and thank you, Shaper. You are very kind. These servers are Shaper creations. And they always act like that because they serve you. That's interesting. You look kinda odd-colored. Server. This server is working hard and grows small green vegetables. She seems to be same thing. Well, I think they all say the same thing. It's a guard server. You meet one of the Vakiri guards. He's a server wielding an old, dented but very sharp sword. The guard bows. He seems slightly nervous about your intentions. Greetings, Shaper. How may I assist you? But you should speak to little Kobar. He's in the feasting hall at the southwest corner. What are you going against? Rogue creatures are common wits north and east of here. We have no. Alright, so apparently we have to be careful for creatures. Alright, let's explore. Nothing here. Who are you? Brothers Blade. This area is as muscular as a tad. A tad or thad? Those are basically the melee creations. Like simple melee creation. They are big, brown. Yeah. She's a massive creature, all the more remarkable when you consider that Sowas were not made for feats of strength. She notices how surprised you are by her physique. I am Brodus, I am the Vakiri Blade. I defend the Sova here from all threats. She puts extra emphasis on the all. If you mean us peace, I welcome you on behalf of my and the Awakened. Yeah, the Awakened. What is the Awakened? You said that you are awakened. Tell me about it. I should not. I believe it with all my heart, but that doesn't mean that I am a good teacher of it. She thinks. Talk to Senkia. She is the best among us of explain the path. The path. I remember that. You defend against all of threats. Me? I do not believe that you wish to threaten us. I am not some taker to believe that the Shapers are always evil. But be warned, if you threaten us, your power will not dissuade us from acting against you. So basically on this island there are like these two cults, the Awakened and the Takers. You can be part of both of them. Like, it depends on what choices you're making. You can be a part of the Awakened, and part of the Takers. But it is easier to be on the Awakened side because they are already neutral to you, and you will see in the future why. You're a blade? What does it mean? It means that I defend the Silver Seal from all threats. I am the leader of the guard and the first to fight. And with all the threats we have faced recently, I kept very busy. What sort of threats? There are the rogue creations. They are all around. They appeared recently, mysteriously, and they plague us. A little cover can tell you more about them if you are interested. There are also the bandits. They are extra weight and a load too heavy to bear. I can help you with your struggles. We hope that when your shapers return you could help us, but do not think your help will make us willingly return to servitude. There is a tribe of rogue servile bandits to the north. They are strong fighters and cunning. They raid us and take our food and weapons. And well, they do not kill, but they take our food. These we do not need, and their raids. If you have to kill them all to do it, so much the better. I can't spare the casualties, but you have the powers of a shaper. You should be able to destroy them with no difficulties. A new quest has been added to your list. Yep. So if you go to my journal, not my records, to my journal. Yes. No, I said journal. What? Yes. Abandoned well. And just eliminate the bandits. Brauder's Blade, head of the garden Vakiri, told you of some bandits north of the town. She asked you to one. Yes. So there's a choice again. Kill them or make a deal, I think. This both kitchen and private dining hall are eat. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. You said I have nothing. I'm disappointed. You have no loot at all. Oh, there he is, little Cobra. Unlike the others, the server does not fear, or he does not show it. He is clearly sizing you up, trying to figure out whether you are a help or threat to the server under his care. He bows to you, a very short motion all the time, keeping his eyes on you. Finally he says, "Welcome to our home. I am Leader Cobra, proud of Vacant and the chosen leader of the tribe of Vakiri. It is a pleasure to have the Shapers among us again at last, and you could not fail to notice the way Cobra emphasized the word leader, or the lack of enthusiasm he put into saying the last sentence. Oh, Cobra, I like you. Tell me more about your village. After Shapers abandoned us, we saw us struggled for survival. Most were unable to live without your guidance. Some of us were selected by cruel nature to be allowed to survive. We have formed 3 villages that I know of. What are the other 2 villages? To the east, here is Pentil. There are Freckless Servile Lot. You will like them. They are a Feckless Servile Lot? Feckless. What does that mean? I never understood that. It's like, I don't know. Past Pentel's cask, you may wish to avoid them. They are very martial and they have little love for Shapers. They hate you, and even more, they are terrified of you. A volatile combination. Yup. To the north is harsh wasteland full of rogue, clawbox, and vlish. Oh yeah, I love the vlish. There we do not go To the northeast are mountains well protected by shaper creation and traps. Beyond we cannot go. In those places you might find anything. So I really want to know more about the Awakened actually. All of us have developed our own ways and beliefs to deal with the Shapers abandoning us. There are three sects: the Awakened, the Obeyers, and the Takers. Well, I don't really like the Obeyers because the Obeyers. But I will show you. The only thing it's for me is open are the Takers and the Awakened. But let's see. Tell me more about the Awakened first. All in this village are of the Awakened sect. We have been awakened from the dark sleep of Shaper mastery. Our eyes are open. We wish to deal with the Shapers as equals, with friendship and gratitude. But we will not be slaves to you any longer. Be wary. If you are angry awakened, this town will no longer be open to you. Sounds a little strange. He looks despised. Well, he looks despised himself. That was again a choice. So I gave him neutral or friendly answer, and he said, "I'm glad to hear it. We had expected instant opposition from your kind, but if you can convince you, there may be hope for peace." Yes, and I will be, if it's going to well, I will be a part of the Awakened, because I don't like the Obeyers or the Takers. That's going to be interesting. So I want to know about the Obeyers. They are the ones who wish to follow. They are the ones who worship your kind as gods. You will find them to the east, as obedient and pliable as you could possibly wish. We are not fond of them. I don't like it if they are too good to me. The Awakened are fair. They want to be equal. The Obeyers, like it says, they are still, I don't know how should I say it, but they still want to be slaves under our command. Well, for some people it's maybe going to be really good, because they're like, if the servers are obeying them. I don't really like it. I like the imagination of equal friends, to have the servers as friends. Same about the Takers. They are the mad ones, the Takers of free. They have been warped by the cruelty of their time here. They were made by the Shapers, and now they wish to overthrow them. They wish to separate from the Shapers completely, and if the Shapers attempt to deal with them, they wish for combat. They are mad. We have no worship for the Shapers, but we do not hate them either. We wish to be equal. That is all. And that's really the point we want to go for it. Let me see. I wish to leave. I really want to wish to. Let me see. I would like to help you, Shaper, but we are trading people, and we require your help as well. There are ways you can assist us. Sometime you should speak with me, even because large craft. Yeah, I want to know who that was. I do not know. I can't believe that anyone would attack a Shaper in such an open and foolish way. Only a mad one would attract the wrath of the Shapers. In this I wish I could help you. Such provocations cannot be good for anyone. Not even wise servers of cars would do such a thing. I do not think you will find man. I wish to learn more. Can I learn more? I live with it now, and well, I live with an unofficial. I live with well, he is the leader of. You should talk to Learn Pinner. He points. She loves your kind more than is safe. She will gladly share all of her limited knowledge with you. Well, it's interesting what dangers. Let me see what dangers are here. Hunger, cold, rogue creation, all of many perils shapers abandon us to. He pauses for a moment, thinking, then he says, but you know something? The servers are not as foolish as you think. We can plan and we can trade. I can't help but notice that you are lacking supplies. If you would use some of your awesome shaper power to aid us instead of crush us, I could provide you with useful goods, a fair trade. A trade? The main road to the east passes south of Watch Hill. It is the road to the fortress of Elra, leader of the Awakened, and recently almost overnight the area has become infested with rogues. It's subject to something or someone is creating them. There are too many there to be accounted for by random migration. Go there and remove the source and we will pay you. So we have another quest. We have to steal Watch Hill. Well, that's going to be interesting. Long time to Inerney. Inerney wields a traditional long ropes of the Service modeled after shaper ropes. However, her ropes are covered with food stains of varying ages. She's bustling around her kitchen, preparing all manner of foodstuffs to feed the servers of this hall. As she moves, she says, I am Inerney. Welcome to my kitchen. You look hungry. Yes, I'm actually hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. Could I get some food? Yep, and we can buy food from her. Excuse me. Coca-Cola. Best refreshment ever. I love it. Coca-Cola bread. Meat, it costs like 2. But it's for healing, but it heals you over time if I'm correct, but I'm not sure. I'm not buying anything. What do servers eat? What does anyone eat? Mostly vegetables grown here and for some bread. Sorry, didn't mean to give you an awakened lecture here. She left. Oh, silly Inerney. It looks like you are hard at work. Oh yes, cook also. Yeah, she's a cook. She has a lot of work to do. Who are you? Senkia. So this Senkia of the Earthquake and welcome you to our humble home. You server speaking. Oh, doesn't speak like that. Oh, who's that? Show slightly offended. Who fought us? We did. After the shapers left, we knew how they spoke and we started to speak that way ourselves. We know that shapers think very little of us. That is why I become one of the awakened. Some of us, though, do not speak as well and do not have much inspiration who does speak as well. Do not give too much weight to what Clackett says or how he speaks. He is one of us, but he is foolish. And he speaks foolishness. Do not judge me worse because of him. Clackett. Ah, who's Clackett? That's just a guard server. Let me see what that is. Can I actually? Oh yeah, don't loot. Never ever. If there's an NY, that's short for not yours. Never ever loot it, because it's griefing and they will attack you. They will surely attack you. I'm still looking for it, what these things are. So let me see. Oh, there's some orcs. Who are you? Ah, it's Leeds. I know Leeds. You will see most of the servers we will see later on too. It's really good. There's a small server girl here, Leeds. Oh, lines of Leeds. Standing in the middle of what looks like a meeting place for the servers. She has a stick in her hand and she is watching a few fat orcs. She looks up at you curiously as you approach. She doesn't seem to have any idea who or what you are. She says, "Hello stranger, I am Leeds." Yeah. To watch dogs? Yes, keep me back here so that I don't play too close to where monsters are. And they make me watch the orcs so I don't get bored. On the orcs, dangerous. She whacks one with her stick. It makes an annoyed mooing noise and shuffles away. Not to me. Well, that's interesting. No lag. Don't lag. Let's see. If I'm right, then there's going to be a wait outside. What's that? These are guard servers? There's a guard server too. Yes. There are a lot of guards. So even though if you just want to show how noble you are or have the balls to it, you just try to attack them. You will definitely lose. The NPCs are really strong. So let's click it. I found you. This rough, dirty server walks boldly right up to you. I click it. I glad see me no thing. This is the sort of speech you have come to expect from servers. This is how they usually talk. Well, Sankia said I should ignore you. Sankia think she are smart, but there are many way be smart. I watch and listen, and this I know. Sankia need listen more. Her talk make her no listen. What sort of things do you know? I want to know. I travel, listen, talk, learn lots. I want help. I know what servers think of you. I know you crime if you crime. I know secrets. What sort of secret do you know? You ask, I talk. I want to know what is from my craft, actually. There's sinister outsiders on this isle. That's what I know. No more than that. But seekers enter to ease. Why was this island barred? Learned Pinner. He point where you go learn secret. Where can I find a book? Leader Cobalt. He point right away. Well, he just told us what we have to do. We have to do quests for those people to get answers and stuff. We're just looking at time. I got a few minutes left, so let's explore a little bit. And maybe we'll do it in the next part, the rest of Kitty, which is not much. We explored most of it already. There are some places here. Is that? Yeah, it's a fruit. They heal you over time, if I'm right. Or just small amount of HP. Open box, you're able to tell that it has a trail, but your mechanic skill isn't high enough. Yeah, my mechanic skill isn't high enough. Yep. Chests or shells can have traps within. So don't touch them if your mechanics are not high enough, or you gonna be... I don't know if it kills you or just damages you very hard. So... think this is Learned Pinner. Right. No, it is actually Ham. Hello there. Long time no see. The server's rope has been heavily stained and in places dissolved. He's surrounded by the tools he uses to make useful potions and powders. Even for this village, this is odd. These sort of magical workings are reserved for Shapers alone. The server bows to you. He doesn't seem ashamed of the word. He says, "Welcome, Shaper. Welcome at last. I am Ham. Welcome to my home." You know how to make potions? How? Well, I'm glad you asked. When you Shapers left, you left behind many things. This was long ago. We have had many years to study your writings and artifacts. We had no choice. It was a matter of survival after all. Where do you find our artifacts? Why, they were all over. He points to the box in the corner. I found that in some ruins recently. Can get the lock open. Things. We awaken belief in fair trade. If you can find a way to get that box open, I will gladly pay you for your time. I'm sure you could use more supplies. I'm so grateful. Yeah, I will be nice to these guys because they sell stuff, and if I'm right, it's going to be even cheaper later on, the stuff they sell. So it's going to be good. Living tools. Yeah, and those are the most important things for me at least, because you need them if your mechanics fails to open stuff and crystals. So okay, let me see. Can I? That's not what I wanted to open. What's that? About one living tool. Yeah, give me that one living tool. Yeah, make it fast. I'm gonna do it. Yep. Hello. That was easy. So I could use some. I got you Pokemon. There are some artifacts inside. I appreciate you taking a moment to use your powers to help someone as low as me. In return, I offer you fair payment as an equal for your efforts. He hands you a pair of flasks. Yep, and I got speed potion. Yep, that raises my AP and my speed. So I can move a lot more than that if I use it. Nope, not going to. I want to see. I actually can do that. Speed spores. No, I'm gonna actually buy them later on. But we are out of time. So I thank you very much for watching, and I see you in the next episode.